Alright, welcome to my first YouTube video, guys. Thank you very much for taking your time watching my video, and hopefully, I have something that'll spark your interest, let's hope. um, I am Ant Bay, and the reason I gave this channel that name is because I live in the Bay Area and I have ants. And I was like, hey, that makes sense. Why don't I go with that? And I told everybody, and they were like, that is stupid. I was like, great. That's the response I was looking for. Let's see. I started keeping ants about this year of February. February of this year. God, I cannot speak. I also am terrible at remembering names, so I just refer to my ants as black carpenter ants, orange and black carpenter ants, harvester ants, and then so on and so on. Well, that's enough about me ranting. So on my first video, I wanted to show you guys my ant collection. Let's say this is going to be our day zero, and if you guys are interested, we can always sit together and watch these colonies grow. It is, I would say, really fulfilling experience. Um, yeah, these are my orange and black carpenter ants. These girls are pretty feisty. They like eating a lot. They drink a lot. They are also my fastest growing colony. Um, I think their official name is Camponotus florideus. I want to say I am terrible with names, by the way, guys. So I will always refer to them as Camponotus ants or carpenter ants. And look at them just drag that super worm into the nest. But halfway down, they were like, you know what? Let's just stop, eat it here. I'm like, cool. I'll film you. I like it. um, yeah, these girls are pretty crazy. Luckily, none of them has escaped yet. I had like one coming out, but I managed to grab it with cotton and put it back in. They bite pretty hard too. I just wanted to see how hard they would bite, and then I put my finger in there. They were like, "Yeah, I'm gonna try to chop that off." I was like, "No, please don't." And now here are my black carpenter ants. I honestly have no idea what the name is, so if you guys know the species name, please let me know. And if you can tell, this queen has only 5 legs. It's missing the sixth one, I believe the front right. I don't know when it lost it. I remember her having no full set of legs when she first came to me. So maybe when she was moving, she lost the leg. I don't know what happened. They tend to keep the eggs on the chamber next to them. I think their nest is a little bit too big for them, but they were growing like crazy. And then I got worried they don't have enough space, so I was like, hey, here's another nest. And they were like, no, we're not gonna lay the eggs anymore. I was like, wait, what? I just bought this. I spent money for you. No. And yeah, we had a pretty good heat wave, so the queen didn't lay eggs for a while. And then now that heat is gone for a bit, she started laying eggs. And this is where I thought, hey, I should give in some protein, just try to boost her up, see if she could, lay more eggs, and she did. And here are my, I'd say, brown carpenter ants. Again, I have no idea their names, so please let me know. And as you can see, these girls are dirty. And, like I said, I started keeping ants, this February. I had no experience, so I also got a little bit too much, a little bit too big of a nest. So this is totally on me. But I feel like, you know, carpenter ants are pretty dirty, I'd say. And here are my two queen carpenter ants. Camponotus Nico? I don't know the full name, but I got this from Bukushi, but I wanted to have two separate colonies, but when he sent it to me, he actually put both of them in one test tube. I was like, hey, that's actually not bad. One colony, it'll probably grow really quick. And it seems like these two queens are fine with each other. I thought they, usually have only one queen. I might be wrong. For a while, I thought the workers were feeding only one of the queens, but you know, I checked in the morning and they were great. And here are my black honeypot ants. I actually have three colonies of this. Um, it was a good deal, and I was like, I feel like one of them is gonna die in shipping. The other one, I'll probably kill it. So I was like, hey, let's get three, and then let's hope one of them survives. And they all survived. I put this one into a nest that I already had, and I kept the others in a test tube. And here are my yellow Navajo. I want to say these girls hate me. I don't know why, but they will never grow. They had a population explosion for a bit, and then everybody died off. And then now, every time they have a larva, they eat it. So I don't know if they're eating it right there, but man, they were in the nest. The population dropped down. I put them back into a test tube, so that's where they are now. And here are my red harvester ants. Also, very annoying ants. Everybody says these are easy to keep, but I don't know. But she just did not lay eggs for like good 3 months, and then the last, I'd say 2 months, she started laying eggs. So luckily, the colony is starting to grow. And how does Ants Canada film in this nest? I tried to get the lighting right, and I was like, I give up. I'll just film like this. So hopefully it's you know decent looking. And here are my messers. Every time I see this, they remind me of that scene from what is it, The Office? Like, oh my God, it's happening, the fire drill. And then there's Dwight just going like, what's the procedure? What's the procedure? I don't know. Whenever they panic, it just reminds me of The Office. Um, I gave them a little bit too much of a seed, but they are seem to be fine with it. You know, they have a lot of food, so they're just eating. I believe I have some big majors. I don't know if I have the super majors yet, because I don't think the colony is big enough to do that. But these girls are really fast growing. It's only a month and a half since I had them, and she came with no eggs, no brood, nothing. And within a month and a half, this is how much I have. So I'm kind of scared for next year. While I was filming the messers, I took a look at the AC ant tower I built with the small tram inside. There I put in the Glacius nigers because they were doing really bad in the test tube, and people told me just, hey, try to build them a naturalistic setup and see how they do. And they seem to like it. They moved in real quick, and you can see where the queen was actually trying to move, and I kind of scared her off. And to entice the colony, I gave them a super warm head and then some sugar water, and they seem to be doing okay. As you can see, there's like a little bit of a tunnel that they built. And here is the terrarium I built for the other Glacius niger colony I have. They're doing much better. I think by the time I put them in there, they had 20-30 workers, and hopefully by now it's around 50. But Glacius nigers are so small you can barely see them. So yeah, here are my ant colonies, and hopefully you'll join me and watch these colonies grow. And yeah, see you guys next time. Bye.